most famous physical therapist on the internet.
Hi, folks. I'm Bob Short, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical therapist.
Together we are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of course, Bob.
If you are overweight with back pain, we're going to show you the top 3 things to try. And one of them is not lose weight. I know that's what people always try to tell you, but we're going to show you things that you can do without losing weight, but can help calm your pain down.
Right. Relatively quickly, at least help manage it to get you through the whole episode.
Right. By the way, if you're new to our channel, please take a second to subscribe to us. We provide videos on how to stay healthy, fit, pain-free, and we upload every day. Also, you want to join us on our social media channels and our website, bobandbrad.com, because we're always giving something away every week. And this week, we're giving away the Flexispot EM6S. What is that, Brad? It's a desk riser, right? You put it on your desk, and actually you can raise your desk up so you can, it's a sit to stand desk basically.
Right, so you can stand and do your work at your computer, sit, or even a sit to stand on a stool. There's a lot of options.
Yeah, it's a really nice looking one. This is really fashionable. You have to take a look at it. Go to the website. You can also see it on Bob and Brad, the Facebook, and it'll be pinned to the top of the page. If you're looking for a shorter version of Bob and Brad, a 60-second version every day, we are on Twitter and we are on Instagram.
There you go.
All right, so the first thing you want to do, which is the same advice we give everybody if you're overweight or not, is you're trying to reduce the amount of pain points you're having throughout the day. A pain point is any action that causes pain. So if you get pain while you're rolling in bed, that's a pain point.
Right. Or every time you get out of bed, you always get it to twitch and really get that sharp pain. We need to find out a way to eliminate those pain points.
Yeah, because the more pain points you get, the more sensitive your nerves get, and it gets to the point where you hardly can do anything, and those nerves get fired up. So we got to calm those things down. So the first thing I'm going to do is show you actually the correct way to get out of bed.
Sure.
I'm going to show you 2 ways, actually. This is the commonly taught way. You sit down. I'll show going into bed and then getting out of bed. So you sit down with your back straight, and you're going to lower yourself onto your elbow here, onto the side, keeping your back straight. And then I'm going to bring my legs up one at a time like this. Then I'm going to lower myself all the way down. Then I'm going to roll as though my body is an entire cast.
Right.
So my legs are straight. I'm going to roll my hips and my shoulders all together as one.
So this eliminates the spine from twisting, which can really be one of those pain points or give you some pain.
Now, yeah, and exactly. And then when you roll back, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to roll it all together. You might tighten up your stomach too.
Yep.
Sometimes that really helps. And the same thing, tighten up your stomach right here.
Right.
Push up on your elbow. Keep your back straight. Now, having said this didn't work for me at all when I had my episode of back pain. I was trying to lay down, and that hurt so bad that I said bad things.
No, we don't want to have that, Bob.
So what I had to do is actually Brad had taught me this method a couple days before, and it happened to be very helpful.
Right.
So this is the way I used to get in and out of bed. I came to the edge of the bed, and then keeping my back straight, I bent forward. I held onto the bed.
Yep.
I brought my leg up, but I'm keeping my back straight the whole time.
So this is all as straight and still as you can keep it going.
So I'm lowering myself down because it hurts. And then I bring my leg up like this, and I roll over onto my side. Getting out,
Yep.
I rolled over onto my stomach. I brought this leg off the edge. And as you were saying, when we screwed up the last video, Brad,
Yeah.
is that you want to make sure the foot is all the way on the ground, because that gives you a sense of stability. And once that's down, you can then start working your way up, keeping the back straight.
So you're walking up with your arms and your hands.
Now, the thing about the back, it's very vulnerable in the mornings because your back all night, the discs have been filling up with fluid. So you're more susceptible to back injuries, like even a herniated disc in the morning. So that's why you really want to be very particular about how you get out of bed, even if you're not having pain. You want to get out correctly. Another thing, let's say you're having pain getting in and out of a chair. Oh, where's Mr. Booyah? He's yawning over there. Kind of throw me a low
curveball.
Yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
So getting out of a chair, even things like this, you want to make sure your back is straight. The wrong way to do it is to lean forward like this, get your back in that rounded out position, and you might get that zing or that pain point.
Yep.
If you feel any pain at all, you want to actually visualize this, or actually take a broom handle or a booyah stick, the Bob and Brad booyah stick, and you're going to have 3 points of contact. Brad,
Sure.
you're going to point those out?
Yep. So the stick is going to touch the head, is going to be between the shoulder blades contact, and then at the belt line or the sacrum. And then your spine is in that neutral, straight position.
And you want to maintain that while you're getting in and out of the chair. Now, my wife just had an episode of back pain, and during that, I instructed her to pretend like the booyah stick was there in that position, and that's all that she needed. And she was able to said, "Oh, so I want to keep my back straight like the stick is there." And she went up and down like that, and she got it perfectly.
Right.
So
right.
just even the visualization a lot of times helps.
I know. I'll have people, if they have a hard time getting up because of the leg strength, then make sure make sure you're sitting in a chair with armrests so that you can use that for assist, as
Yeah.
well as maintaining the
Very good point. Anytime you can, like say you're leaning over the sink to
Mhm.
brush your teeth. We had this discussion earlier.
Yeah.
You want to go ahead and put your hand on the sink
Yep.
and make sure that it's giving you support. You also want to keep your back straight that entire time when you're leaning forward like this.
How do you brush your teeth if you're holding on to the booyah stick?
Yeah, that would be a problem, wouldn't it? So you gotta go like this, let go of part of it.
No, it is a
So-
good visualization. If you can visualize that, people automatically have a tendency to straighten the way they need
Right.
to.
Even if you're picking up a pencil off the floor, you want to keep your back straight, because if you go bent like this, it's one more of those pain points, and
Right.
you're making those nerves sensitive. So keep the back straight as you go down. Always hold on to something if
Right.
possible, because that'll take some of the stress off the back. You reach down, keep your head up, just look down with your eyes and grab the pencil.
Yeah. Everything's in slow motion when you're in your throes of back pain and it's really acute.
It's a good point. Slow and control, because
Right.
if you do it fast, the muscles don't have time to react.
Right.
So-
And you get those little jerks and takes the breath away. You
All
know?
right, that's number one. Reduce the pain points. Number two, you might try Thermotex, which is actually infrared heat.
Right.
Uh,
Which is, people are probably wondering, what's he
What are you
on his
wearing
back?
here?
Is it gonna parachute? But no.
So this is the Thermotex Platinum model, and it comes with straps like this, which is really handy, because if you're having back pain and you're working at your desk, you can actually work around with this cord. It's got how long a cord?
It's a 6-foot
6-foot
cord,
cord,
plus
yeah.
a little extra here. And you can plug it in. Obviously, if you're having low back pain, you're not going to wear it up here, but
Right.
it works good for that pain between the shoulder blades.
Yeah, but you can actually adjust it down too, Brad, to go down lower.
Oh, there
too.
we
Yeah,
go.
Yeah.
Sure.
Anyway, the reason we like Thermotex infrared heat, normal heat, you may not know this, but only penetrates like a few millimeters. But infrared heat actually,
show 'em.
yeah, we show it right on the yardstick here. So this is normal heat. It represents that. That's how deep it penetrates.
Basically, the skin deep.
So infrared heat actually goes 2.36 inches.
Right.
So you can see that can get through a lot of, if you have a little more heavier tissue or soft tissue there, mass there, it'll get through there and get into the joints of the back,
Right.
and actually can help the pain calm down.
Sure.
So Brad and I actually, especially in the winter months, we actually have it sitting in our chairs, and I flipped mine on that's the one. I flipped it on last night, sat up against there all night long while I was
Yeah.
watching TV.
Yeah, I keep mine right in my recliner, and there it is.
Yep.
I fall asleep with it on there sometimes, but they say 45 minutes is all you're supposed to have.
If you
it
use the
on.
link below, you'll get a good substantial amount off. We always make sure, if we recommend products, we try to get the guys who send us these products to give our subscribers some money off if
Right,
we're
get a
going to buy
discount.
one. So, all right, the last thing, if you're having pain when you wake up in the morning or when you're sleeping at night, it may be your mattress.
Sure.
And one of the things that you may not realize, if you have somewhat of a firm mattress, and we're going to demonstrate this, and we're not trying to make fun of the overweight. We did have a person here kind of dress up as an overweight person, but it really makes a good point here. So this
So
is Mike.
This is just going to be a model of a firm
Yeah.
mattress. There's a little exaggeration there, but it brings out the point well.
Yeah, so when you have some excessive curves here, it puts some different stresses on your back when you're laying down. So Mike, why don't you lay flat on your back? Your head is over here. So there you go. Now scoot down this way a little bit, Mike. There you go. Now, I don't know, if you can point, see this here, but there's quite a gap here.
Well, yeah, I can easily fit my hand under there, and there's no support on the back when it's like that.
Right. What's
Uh,
happening, your back can actually go into flexion all night long because your butt is a little bit larger.
right.
So if you're on a somewhat firm mattress, this is going to be very uncomfortable to be on your back, and you're going to need support. So what we recommend is that you might try a rolled sheet. So Brad, why don't you show it around you first, just
Yeah.
how you can put it around yourself.
So you get it in that part of the back, and that's probably the part of the back that's giving you the pain as well. And you
You
bring
wrap it all the way around and you pin it.
so that the idea is that's going to fill in
This
this
gap,
So
right.
it's going to add support to the needed area, and there you go. They do make rolls like this.
Yeah, what do they call them? What did we
The night,
decided? Night rolls.
yeah, McKinsey makes one,
Mackenzie night roll.
and they're soft and they're cushy, and they have a tie string here, and they have different sizes. This one was actually a little bit small for me. It should come up over about this far.
Yeah, because what they can do is they actually, Mike, why don't you lay on your side facing me too? You actually, it's going to be a gap here too. And it'll provide support for that too when you're on your side.
Sure. Yep.
So that's a way to change it in case, you can't change your mattress.
Right.
Another thing is to maybe get more of a medium firm mattress,
Sure.
because it'll let the heavier areas sink in,
Right.
yet it'll still give you support.
Right.
So, all right, thanks, Mike. So we're actually going to show you we're going to finish off here by showing the Sleepovation mattress.
Right.
I want to show just a brief clip of it to show you how well it works.
Yep. Let's do it, Bob.
Okay, the reason Brad and I like the Sleepovation mattress, it comes with, and this is a small version of it, just a
Right.
cutout
Yep.
section.
Sample.
It's got these individual little mattresses, 700 of them. We haven't counted, but we assume that there are 700, right?
No, I did the math once, Bob.
The reason we liked this cushion before we even tried it or saw it is because it looks like a Rojo cushion. This is the cushion we used with patients in wheelchairs for years. And this is scientifically designed to reduce pressure.
Right.
So we knew that if this reduces pressure, this was going to reduce pressure. So
Right.
you're going to
Same
have less pain.
concept.
Same concept.
Mhm.
So I'm going to show you just real quick how I believe an overweight person is going to fit better on this bed. So, it seems somewhat soft if you feel it. They call it medium plush or something like that.
Mhm.
But when you lay on it, it still keeps your spine straight. You want to show that, Brad?
Yep. I'm gonna. Here, why don't you? Can you bring this up?
Oh,
There
yeah,
you go. If
sure.
you look at his seam there, he keeps everything. The whole body is nice and straight, as you can see there. And are we gonna do the?
Yeah, we're going to show you. So let's say I weighed 50 pounds more than I do now. So here's a 50-pound kettlebell. I'm going to put it on my abdomen, and look at this. I don't sink in at all.
He's still. It's not like you may expect his hips and pelvis would sink down and up because
Right.
an extra 50 pounds, which is significant, and we still have a real nice straight spine.
I think I can take that off now. But so
Yeah.
anyway, that's why we like this mattress. We do have a link below for the mattress. And anytime you use the Bob and Brad link, you get $450 off. I think it's $400 off at the beginning, and then you get $50 later in the process. But,
Yeah, one
so
way or
it's a little
another, it adds
confusing.
up.
So anyway, we just wanted to let you know an option. I'm sure there's other mattresses out there too, but we like this one.
Yeah,
So,
we definitely can verify this is a top quality mattress. I feel that on my back, and that's
Right.
why I like it.
Brad has a bad back, and you've been using it for over a year now. And it really has become your
Yeah,
go-to thing. So.
I'm gonna be. Yeah, well, we better
All
let
right.
it go. It's
Thanks
getting
for
late.
watching.